Welcome to Lumen Divinum. I am Luna Sinclair, spiritual advisor and light worker. And today we're doing a reading for your week ahead. Welcome to the channel, you guys. I'm really glad to have you here. As you can see, some cards have already been pulled just so I could get a feel for this week's energy and what the week may have in store for you. So today I'm using the Oracle of Portals and the Rider-Waite Tarot. Okay, so these are the cards that have come out. With the Oracle of Portals, we got here the message of return, and this is number 17, which is an 8. And then underneath that deck, as you can see here, we have got number 35 with voyage, which is also an 8. Okay, so number 8 or 88 could be symbolic to you. But the energy that I'm getting, and it came up before I even pulled these cards, is that this is to do with the return of a lost love, possibly the return of somebody that you were possibly quite close with, and maybe this person left for a little while. This voyage could have been one of self-discovery for you or for the other person, but there's definitely somebody that's coming back or making a reappearance, and possibly that could be happening for some of you this week. Okay, so just to confirm that energy, we have the Hangman and the Lovers. All right, so this is really an energy here of possibly seeing things in a new light. I do feel like maybe some of you have even put your life on hold, or you maybe still carry, I'm hearing you carry a candle for this person. All right, there's still almost like, I'm getting the image of when people go to bed, or they used to in olden times, they'd go to bed and they'd leave a lamp on in the window, almost to guide another person home, whether it was their children, whether it was a lost love. Often when men would go off to war, this is really the energy that I'm getting, the wife that was left behind would leave a candle burning or a lantern burning in order to symbolize that a light is still left on for that person, that they may still find their way back home. Okay, so very, very interesting energy. As I just said, I'm eager to kind of see this through with you, and let's see what comes up in today's reading. Okay, so I'm going to take this card out. But like I said, this could definitely be somebody that left your life or that had to move away for some reason. Maybe they live in another country. Maybe it was like a short romance. I do feel that for a lot of you, it is romantically related. And for others of you, it could just be a very close friend, maybe even a strong family bond. And this person could be returning, okay? And with the number 8, it symbolizes the cycle. The cycle, something is coming back, something is possibly unfinished business. Okay, here we've got the card birth with number 1. All right, so this is giving me the vibe that somebody could want to start things up again. Now, if this is somebody that did you wrong, somebody that possibly abused you or abused your trust or took advantage of you, then, you know, please don't just willy-nilly invite them back into your life because they're showing up again, okay? Sometimes people come back not necessarily for us to entertain that friendship or that connection. They come back to test us. So you will know how you feel about this person. Only you know what they've done to you, and only you know whether it's worth starting this again, all right? With this birth card, I'm also very much getting the energy here that you are not the same person that you were when you knew this person. You are not the same person, and nor are you in the same place where they left you, okay? For a lot of you, it didn't end well. For a lot of you, this person left maybe on bad terms, or their leaving could have just been highly traumatic, and it was almost like a period or a process of grief and of great loss. And it's taken a lot for you to find yourself again, for you to maybe find your stability again, or to find structure or strength in yourself. For many of you, this has also been about having to find your own identity without this person, and it has been the birth of you, okay? So this return could essentially be a test for many of you, but again, only you will actually know, okay? Everybody's situation is different. So I'm not telling you what you should do or how you should react or behave when this person comes in. But I am saying use your discernment should this energy try and return, and you'll know who it is based on whether or not they actually do return, okay? Let's just see what else comes out here. Holy Spirit, okay? Let's just grab that card. Here we've got graduation with 28, which is a number 10. So there's definitely an energy here of you having possibly outgrown this energy, or again, just not being the same person that you were when that person was around, okay? There's a chance here for something bigger, for something greater, and there's a chance here for you to take center stage. You have reached a new level in your life, reached a new point of being, maybe reached a new level of consciousness. And this person could be returning now, as I say, as a test to possibly distract you or to try and negate your progress. Okay, so again, you will know, but this card really represents you kind of reaching a new level of achievement. And there's new goals, there's new success, there's new plans and purpose that are awaiting you at this time. You have grown since this person left your life. You have changed. You have evolved. Okay, let's get one more from this deck, Spirit Team. One more about this energy for this week ahead. Thank you so much. Okay, here we've got number 43, which is a 7, and this card symbolizes the end, okay? The end of a road, the end of a chapter, the end of a season, and essentially it was the end of that person's role in your life, all right? But again, there's a light here. It's not necessarily the end. There's still more that is yet to come, and this is really bringing about this energy of somebody that's trying to start something up again, somebody that's going to be making a reappearance in your life. For some of you, this isn't going to happen physically, like this person pops up out of nowhere. For some of you, it's more like you feel their energy or you sense their energy before you actually see them in your physical reality. For others of you, they could be reaching out over the phone. I'm hearing a letter. So some of you might actually get like an email or an actual letter, and or maybe even you suddenly find an old letter from them or a photograph or something that they once gave you. And that is like symbolic of their energy trying to return, trying to resurface in your current reality, okay? But with this ending, this is saying that it's important here not to look back. It's important essentially for your growth, for your path, and for your purpose to move forward, okay? Graduation is all about moving on to the next level. There's no room to be stuck in the old or to go back to old habits or situations or even relationships, okay? Under the deck, I'm being called to look. We've got you again a number 10 with landing. So this card symbolizes your present moment, your current reality. But again, with this number 10, it's like, what have you left behind? Okay, where are you finding yourself right now? Because again, it's not the same energy that you were in when you were connected with this individual. Your energy is no longer aligned with this person, or your paths are no longer aligned, and it's for a reason. Okay, so I feel like re-engaging in this, like opening the door back up again, as this card suggests, could be dangerous for some of you, okay? It could be a big distraction, and it could be a big mistake. So caution is advised. But for others of you, you know, if you're like, oh, well, I don't know what you're talking about, this could be my long lost friend or my long lost lover, and I'm so happy that they're returning, then that's great, okay? That's again, completely your call. The choice is ultimately yours. This Lovers card does symbolize choice. But with the Hangman and the Lovers, there is some sort of pause. There is some sort of need to reevaluate. There's a need to maybe get a new perspective on this person, because just as you have changed, I'm hearing, so have they. But again, it's not to say that they're aligned with you, okay? This card wanted to come out reversed, Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups upright symbolizes a period, like I said earlier, of great grief, loss, confusion, setbacks. There's an energy here of maybe even being very depressed, and it's all about things that didn't work out. So the fact that this is coming up reversed is now giving an energy of, again, this return. This person could want to make things right. This could actually be a long overdue apology, I feel. This could be an energy here of wanting to start things up again and, believing in the promise that things could be different, that things could change, or that they have changed. Okay, so again, I'm not saying that they haven't. It is completely up to you to decide and to discern that, because for each of you this is completely different and it's a different person, and this person affected you in different ways. Again, with a reversal, we have here the King of Cups reversed. Okay, so for many of you this could involve a masculine energy that is returning, and it could possibly be a water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But ultimately I feel like this individual had a lot of issues in a way of maybe like addictions, but also in a way of what's the word I want to use, like their own self awareness and their self-confidence. This person could have been very insecure when you knew them previously, and that could have actually been what pushed you over the edge or what tore this relationship apart. I feel like this person had a lot of things that they needed to work through, and in doing so they didn't handle the ending correctly, and they actually possibly left you with more questions than answers when your paths separated. Okay, with this King of Cups reversed, though, it also indicates that somebody was maybe in an energy of playing the victim. This person could also have used like emotional manipulation tactics and that sort of thing in order to creep into your heart, in order to get you to understand their point of view, in order to make you feel sorry for them. Okay, this is like an energy of somebody who went really over the top emotionally, and yet they themselves lack empathy. They themselves lack compassion and sensitivity to your problems, to the problems that they created for you. Okay, I also feel like this person maybe suffered from some really bad addictions like alcoholism, and some stuff like that. They tried to, I'm hearing force, but drown their issue. They tried to drown their own sorrows, and therefore they possibly haven't necessarily worked through their pain. They've just tried to drown it. They've tried to avoid it. They have given in to distractions and bad habits and possibly addictions in order to cope. Okay, and now they're returning, maybe claiming that they have healed, and I'm not so sure that they have. Okay, here we've got the Temperance card, and this could be the sign of Sagittarius. That could be significant to you. With the other cards here, we also have Pisces and we have Gemini coming out. So those signs could also be resonating, okay? And with this Temperance card, this is all about balance. And it's specifically about balancing one's addictions, habits, and emotions, okay? This is all about healing. And again, I just feel like this is relating to this individual and the fact that they didn't necessarily heal themselves or the things that caused this breakup, if you will. But at the same time, this is the reason that they're looking to come back. They're looking to come back for you to heal it. They're looking to come back because maybe your energy was what they found very healing, very solid, very balanced. And this person remembers you as being like an anchor to them, as being like their structure and their security, and yet you can't heal them. Okay, it's not up to you to heal other people, it's up to them. So this is where this change of perception or perspective comes in. Okay, I don't feel like you should necessarily rush toward this person with open arms. Okay, here we go. We've got the past coming up here with the Six of Cups, and that's followed with the Nine of Pentacles. So again, Virgo energy could be symbolic, as well as Gemini. But I'm really just getting this energy of this individual who in the past looked to you for understanding and structure and balance, and to you as like a beacon of hope or light or moral, or like a mentor in a way of how to behave, how to find confidence, how to stand up for yourself. That is what they look to you for. But this person lacked all those qualities in themselves, okay? You were the strong one in the relationship or this commitment. You were the person that kind of held everything together. And this is possibly, again, why this individual is returning now. It's because they lack structure in their life. They might also be lacking in abundance, but they definitely lack confidence and security and structure and grounding, which is what you provided for them. Okay, so again, that is why they're coming in now. That is what they're looking for from you. And I feel like you are, whoever this is for, this birth and this graduation that you've gone through, you are more than ever in this Nine of Pentacles energy. If they thought you were this before, you are now, like, you supersede what you were before. You supersede any expectation that they have of you. The attraction is going to be high, but it's not necessarily a physical attraction or a love attraction. They're attracted to what it is you can provide for them, okay, in this way of stability. Here we've got the Page of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. So this is definitely some sort of offering that is coming in. And again, possibly like a gift, some form of communication. But this person is making the first move. But the fact that they're showing up in this Page of Pentacles and this King that is reversed, again, the intentions are not quite pure. And they're not exactly making a grand gesture. What I feel is that this individual is almost testing the waters. They're coming in small in order to see your reaction. Now, with this Five of Wands, this could indicate that you are possibly, like, they're blocked from your energy. Maybe you did block them, like on your phone, over email, or that sort of thing, block communication. But at the same time, this is just an energy here of trying to test your reaction. And again, I feel like this is a very conflicted reaction, but it could also be a reaction of arguing, of chaos, of conflict, because it's like, what are you doing here when they show up? Or how dare you? Or, this isn't necessarily enough. This offering, whatever they're doing, it's not enough to show you that they've changed. This Five of Wands indicates for me definitely some sort of barred, like no access energy that I'm getting. It's restriction, and it could indicate some sort of conflict, some sort of fight that breaks out, because again, what they're bringing to the table and what they brought to the table in the past was this energy. One pentacle to your 9 pentacles, okay? It's just simply not worth it. And I'm getting this energy of you've had enough now. You now, with this Hangman energy, can see exactly what this individual's trying to do, where before you possibly gave in to this manipulation, to this sad energy, to this victimhood, and now you're not, okay? And just to confirm that, under our deck, we have the Queen of Wands, a very strong energy. You are sitting in this position with the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands of authority. You are in the leader position in this, okay? You are the stronger person in this commitment. You are somebody that is a force to be reckoned with right now, I'm hearing. You are somebody that has taken a lot of pain and turned it into power, into growth, into leadership and stewardship and self-confidence, okay? You're a person that has, like, really taken all these lessons and this trauma, and you've grown something beautiful from those seeds, okay? However this person left you, again, is not where you are anymore. You are much stronger for this situation or these setbacks. And with them returning, again, I think when they see you, it's a little bit shocking, because your power, your strength, your attitude is very attractive to this person, because it represents everything that they are lacking. This person has no self-control. This person has no inner strength and no self-confidence. And yet here you are as the epitome of all those things. Okay, you represent everything that is lacking and that is unhealed in this individual. I'm being called to split the deck. So if we split it, we have an Ace of Wands. And then on the back of the deck, we have the Death card. Okay, so Scorpio energy could also be symbolic to you. Fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sag is coming up with these two cards. Sorry, my throat's really acting up in this reading. Again, it's like this, when this person returns, maybe they are at a loss for words, or maybe you are, because you just can't actually believe the audacity. But it's also a difficulty to communicate, difficult to express, maybe what they've been through, maybe the challenges that they've also been dealing with and that sort of thing. But I feel like for you, there's a need to be quiet about what you've gone through, okay? Because you've been through so much. With this Death card and the Ace of Wands, it's representing this new beginning that this individual is requesting from you, but it also represents your growth, your transformation, your graduation, okay? And this opportunity that they are offering doesn't lead anywhere. Okay, that's what I can tell you from these two cards. This opportunity, this fresh start that they claim to be offering and this new energy they claim to be in, it doesn't lead anywhere with this Death card. Okay, it's a dead end. There is big transformation, there is big change, but I don't feel like it includes this person. I feel like this is your solo act, I'm hearing, and it's your solo path. Where you are headed, they are not supposed to come. They are not supposed to be there. So again, I just feel like this energy, this return that is occurring now, is some sort of distraction, some sort of test in order to get you to this next level, okay? And with this Death card, we're still in the energy of this powerful Scorpio full moon. If you missed that reading of mine, please do check it out. It was phenomenal. But this is the energy, okay? The Scorpio full moon is bringing up these past things, and it's things that while you may have released them previously, they're coming up to test you again, just to make sure that you're ready for this new level, okay? Just to make sure that you are ready to sit in this energy of the Queen of Wands and invite in new energy that doesn't involve this, okay? Thank you so much, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed today's reading. I hope it was useful to you. And please remember to hit those like and subscribe buttons if you did. Have a beautiful week, and I'll see you soon.